is clear, the answer is clear. America must remain the preeminent space-going nation, which means we need to pass H.R. 6586, and I ask my colleagues to join me in supporting this legislation. Thank you. Yield back my time.
Chair recognizes the gentleman from Illinois.
Continue to reserve.
The gentleman continues to reserve. The gentleman from Mississippi is recognized.
Mr. Speaker, I have no further requests for time, and if the gentleman's prepared to yield back, I'm prepared to close.
The gentleman has no further speakers. The gentleman from Illinois.
Further speakers on our side. I'd like to thank Chairman Hall for his service as chairman of the committee. He's a wonderful person, has done a great job chairing the full committee, and he is one of the people that I'm going to miss the most here in this Congress. And my friend from California as well, and from Texas, and Chairman Palazzo. With that, Mr. Speaker, I urge passage of this legislation and yield back the balance of our time.
The gentleman yields back the balance of his time. The chair now recognizes the gentleman from Mississippi.
Mr. Speaker, I have no further requests for time, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentleman from Mississippi yields back the balance of his time, and all time has expired. The question is, will the House pass the bill H.R. 6586? Those in favor will signify by saying aye. Those opposed, no. In the opinion of the chair, two-thirds being in the affirmative,
I object to the vote on the grounds that a quorum is not present. I make a point of order that a quorum is not present.
Pursuant to Clause 8 of Rule 20 and the chair's prior announcement, well, before we get to that, let's say, okay. Pursuant to Clause 8 of Rule 20 and the chair's prior announcement, further proceedings on this motion will be postponed. Okay. The chair will lay before the House a communication.
The Honorable the Speaker, House of Representatives. Sir, pursuant to the permission granted in Clause 2H of Rule 2 of the Rules of the U.S. House of Representatives, the clerk received the following message from the Secretary of the Senate on November 13, 2012 at 4:18 p.m. that the Senate passed without amendment H.R. 4114. With best wishes, I am, signed sincerely, Karen L. Haas.
Okay. Pursuant to Clause 12A of Rule 1, the Chair declares the House in recess until approximately 6:30 p.m. today.
And the House has gambled out for a short recess, but members return at 6:30 p.m.